Hi guys, welcome back to Xenogears. We are now on part 66. We have just finished Disc 1. Fei and Elly got shot down by Ramses' new Omni-Gear, the Vendetta, and now Elly is slowly bleeding out as Fei is desperately trying to resuscitate her. So let's go ahead and get Disc 2 started. Hold on a sec. Alright, so here we go for Disc 2. Alright, so Disc 2's format is significantly different from Disc 1, whereas Disc 1 had a lot of exploration and side quests. Disc 2 doesn't. It is a very large amount of text, an occasional dungeon and or boss fight, and then more text, and then another dungeon and or boss fight, and then more text, and so on and so forth, until we finally get through all of the exposition and get to the world map one final time where the final dungeon opens up. Pretty much the majority of this is due to the fact that the funding for Xenogears was drastically cut short shortly after the first disc's worth of content was finished, so they kind of had to scramble to finish it all up. The second disc isn't quite as long as the first, but it has a significant length just from all the text you have to go through. And this is a massive, massive exposition dump, so a lot of stuff is going to be explained during it. At this point, Fei is explaining that he had a dream about his past life as Lacan. He is lying through his teeth. Lacan and Sophia are just like our Fei and Elly. They're adorable. And now we get Elly's side of the story, of her memory as Sophia. Excuse me. In all of her past lives, she is always named Elhaim, or shorted for Elly. It's just that in this particular past life, she was also the Mother Sophia of Nissan, or the founder of the Nissan sect. This is basically just to start to fill you in on the whole backstory of the world, and this is basically glimpses of what would, as I mentioned before, this is supposed to be episode 5 of a 6-part series. These scenes here are basically flashbacks to the previous episode. So what we saw, the 500 years ago, was actually episode 4. And that was supposed to be the Solaris Shabbat War and the unleashing of the Diabolos. Priorities. Tara has them. Fei doesn't. Aww. And in case you're wondering, there's a reason why Tara's name may sound familiar, but I'm not actually going to reveal that just yet, because I think they actually do reveal it in game. Hey, it's Satan! He's back! And there you go. There you go. That's the big reveal. Tara is the third Shivite sage, Melchior, with Old Man Ball and Gaspar being the other two. Yes, let the old man ogle the naked girl. I think the frame rate hit is actually because of the effect in the background with the smoke. Unfortunately, my poor computer just isn't that powerful. Yes, it's called Blood, Elly. Your blood. Way to kill the mood, Tara. Well, let's go inside and see what all the hubbub is about. First, though, let's take advantage of the conveniently placed save point. Technobabble. Welcome to the most broken ability in the game. System id is basically forces Weltall to enter hyper mode instantly. Now, it does not benefit from normal hyper mode activation, so the Holy Relic will not actually double its length, but basically going from level 0 to hyper mode in a single turn keeps you from having to deal with the randomness of actually manually activating it. Wait, Solaris is still active, but it blew it up. Yes, Citan has an Omnigear. Because why not? Remember, like I keep saying, Citan is broken. He has his own Omnigear. He's the most powerful character in the game. Meet the Weltall 2. As you can see, it is significantly more buff than the original Weltall. It no longer has the little arm coverings behind or between the wings like the old one did. It actually incorporates some aspects of its gear. Excuse me. And now Merelda just walks away. She doesn't like being left alone. It's really sad that the game is chugging on this, because this is actually pretty awesome music when it isn't lagging. And now Satan's trying to talk some sense into Elly. Well, Satan's actually only 29, so he's not that much older either. Just let the little nanomachine colony go with her. Excitable little kid. Old man calling Graf out. I wonder if we'll be seeing Melchior again. Man, they are getting really awkward. Oh, lag. And that's what System Id does. By the way, this is essentially a joke boss fight. It takes effort to lose it. Because you start off in hyper mode. System Id grants pretty much... Or like I said, System Id puts you in hyper mode, grants you access to all of your hyper mode attacks. And they deal a massive amount of damage. Not to mention, Weltall is significantly faster than the Vendetta. And Vendetta really can't do anything. Okay, so other features, the Weltall 2 actually has two other special attacks besides System Id. You have the Thor Wave, which is basically a single target ether attack, and Flaming Hell, which is an all enemy ether attack. They're pretty much wastes of fuel because there's really no point in time where you'll ever really want to use them. Flaming Hell is just a fire elemental version of Air Rod and is significantly weaker because Fei's Ether Machine sucks. Thor Wave is basically a more powerful version of the guided shot that uses fuel instead of EP. Honestly, you're better off just activating System Id and wailing on the enemy because you'll be dealing a crap ton more damage because there are no Ether weak enemies with high physical resistance while in gear form. That will make you actually ever want to use Thor Wave instead of System Id. And see, Ramses goes down in 3 hits. It's really that bad. They're going to go into Ramses' backstory in a little while to explain why he's so messed up in the head when it comes to Fei. Actually, they might not do it until after the 2 dungeons, I can't remember. But it will be explained. Now see, this could have been a dungeon, but again, because of the lack of funding, all we get is the recounting of the tale of what happened during the adventure. Hey, look, it's the ruined Ethos Cathedral. And there's the burned out husk of Lahan village. And Satan's house. And there's the orphanage. And there's Nissan. Uh-oh. Alright, we're going to go ahead and save here, and then I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright guys, stay tuned.